Hey VC, thanks for joining me. It's 0 degrees outside about now. Yeah, it's cold, frigid. So nothing like making a video for the VC, sharing some records that I found. Actually, my last video I mentioned a friend of mine, Jim, who's a vendor. He did buy a collection and told me to come up and check things out. So I went through a few boxes and I want to show you what I have. So I'm going to move quick. I got about 20 albums and 3 books. And I'm going to start off with the classic White Light, White Heat. Velvet Underground, Verve Records is the original. And this is, I believe, 1968. What can I say? It's Velvet Underground. They're great. Hot Tuna. This is a live album. I don't remember the name of this one, but I enjoy the San Francisco sound of Hot Tuna. John Mayall, A Hard Road. This is, I think, their second one from 1967. This is a great album, great blues. It has, of course, John Mayall. It has Peter Green, and it has John McVie, of course, the bass player, Fleetwood Mac, and Ansley Dunbar. This was an exciting album for me to get. I mentioned in the album before, I got Cactus. This is their first one, the band from New York. And this is, the first one. So Carmen Appice, I heard, wants to replace Jason Bonham to play for Zeppelin. He put it out there, and I guess wants Page and Plant to know that he's out there, and he is a phenomenal drummer. Played with many, many artists. Beck, Rod Stewart. Just goes on and on. Fever Tree, Another Time, Another Place. I think this is their second album. And this is great prog, and I was recommending this to get this from my friend Ron, and I really enjoy it. Great album for me. I could not find much information about this, but I am so glad I picked it up. It is Fleetwood Mac, Jumping at Shadows. This is recorded live in Boston, 1969. So it has Peter Green, Jeremy Spencer, Danny Kirwan, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie. It is just a great blues album. Love the Humble Pie. Still working on finishing my collection. This is, I think, one of their better ones. And this is the last one that Frampton was on with Steve Marriott. And basically hard blues, great rock. That's not the direction Frampton wanted to go. He wanted to go acoustic, a little mellower. But this rocks. It has a great version of Shine On here. Stone Cold Fever. Anyway, I love this, and looking to get Steve Marriott's work too, if I could find it. This next set of records, I saw, and forgive me, somebody had posted All This and World War II. This is a Lou Reisner production. He did Rod Stewart, the Who Tommy production. He did pass away, but a while ago. But this was a soundtrack, Beatles songs, all Beatles songs sung by other artists, put to newsreels from World War II. It has a booklet, a die-cut cover, and basically has pictures of the people who are singing and little snapshots of the newsreels, and just a neat little addition, things they don't do today, especially for the price I paid for this record, which was really, really good. So it's a double album, but more important, there's a whole list. There's, two double album. The biggest highlight of this is Peter Gabriel singing Strawberry Fields Forever. You have Jeff Lynne singing on this, Status Quo, Four Seasons, Leo Sayer, early Leo Sayer is just great. Keith Moon, Tina Turner, Bee Gees are on here, Elton, a few others. So this was a nice find. I was glad to get that. Okay, jumping into a little new wave, post-punk, a little bit of punk now. Gang of Four. This is an EP from 1982. It has 35 songs on it. If you want to hear a great representation of Gang of Four, check out especially the song "To Hell with Poverty." I just crank it up. The guitar is so great. This is something I played constantly when I was on college radio. Really cool. I've been wanting to get this. He had it, grabbed it. Ecstasy, XTC, Black Sea. I need to build up my collection for them. I wasn't into them early on. I just appreciate them now. This is the Sparks. Might be their second album. These guys are from LA. I didn't realize it. I always thought they were from England. Different sound. This is an earlier album, I believe, from 1972. But the Sparks, I'm sure a lot of you know about them. The Professionals. Didn't see it coming. This is Steve Jones, Paul Cook, and two other guys from another band. So this is from 1981. And just imagine, the Pistols sound, but they're singing. So if you don't like Johnny Lydon's voice, Johnny Rotten, check this out. And great post-punk here. Joy Division, The Peel Sessions, and this is 4 songs from 1979. Supposedly, one of the fans' favorites here. Great versions, Transmission, She's Lost Control. Added that to the collection. The soundtrack, The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, and most of you know this, has the little hype sticker here and then hype sticker there. I'm not too happy with the picture. I'm too much of a animal lover. But anyway, it has just the cool versions: Rock Around the Clock, Roadrunner, something else. It just has some great songs on here. And then it also came with a poster, which is a nice bonus of Sid. Actually, this came with the poster with this album. I had this when I was DJing. I would play it. This one's called Sid Sings, and just a collector's piece for me. It's a live recordings. The quality's not great, but he sings a lot of Johnny Thunders tunes, Born to Lose, Chinese Rocks, some Iggy songs. Just a must-have for my collection there for the punk, and the poster does come with that album. And that's it for that genre. Now I did get my friend Jim has been turning me on to some jazz, and he had a few there, and I only had a certain amount to spend, but he pointed me in the right direction, and I got Cool Struttin' Sonny Clark, Blue Note, of course a reissue, and I know you jazz folks know about what that is. The Incredible Jimmy Smith, Open House, Blue Note, another reissue, and Sonny Rollins, Saxophone Colossus. Max Roach is on this. This is actually this is not a Blue Note. This is Prestige. I'm learning. He was playing this in his house when I walked in, and I just loved it. Something Else, Cannonball Adderley, and this was really nice and pleasant, the way I like, listen to my jazz. So this has Miles Davis on here, Sam Jones, Hank Jones, Art Blakely. Most of you all your jazz folks know about Charles Mingus. And this is a double album, Better Get in Your Soul. And it covers 2 of his great albums. So this was really great to have, and I started listening to this and really understand why the fans are crazy about it. So to tie in to my jazz, I wanted to get a little more educated on Blue Note, so I purchased the cover art of Blue Note, and this is just a great book talking about, well, it doesn't talk about, but it just shows the pictures of the albums and what they are. I think there's another new book that's out for Blue Note. I saw somebody, again, I'm sorry, who talked about it and how great it was, and I definitely want to get it. I think it was, he's down in Australia. I'm sorry, I apologize, but great book that talks about more detail and is a real thick book. So this is great, beautiful cover too, with the Blue Note. This is a book I've been wanting to get, and I got to do a little more reading. I love the Dolls, I love Thunders. This is called In Cold Blood, and this has been out for a while. Nina Antonia is the writer, author on here. It's official biography. She was hanging out with Thunders, and she wrote this, in the late 80s when he's still around, and hung out with him. And it just got some wild pictures of out there of Johnny Thunders, and just some stories that I'm looking forward to read about him. This next book, I am just blown away with the content in here, things I've never seen. Again, I just like reading about the punk times. This is Vacant, a diary of the punk years from 76 to 79. So it's a diary, talks about daily. The pictures are just great, and I started reading it, and well, let me just show you. There's like a couple pictures. They talk about Vivian Westwood, Malcolm, but I mean, this is a shirt, the Bone shirt. It looks like chicken bones that they made, and it says rock. But the pictures in here are just great, and really captures the time and the moments of the punk, candid shots, the whole Bromley contingency, and things I've never seen before. A few pictures I've seen, but Susie, and anyway, this is a great book, and I got it at a great price. Anyway, that's about all, folks. I will be doing some more videos soon, and I want to thank you again, subscribing, watching, checking things out, and posting your videos. Keep them coming. Love it. Thanks. Bye-bye.